This video response is going to go out to Jess Wunman, and if I mispronounced your name, I'm terribly sorry. You have my deepest apologies, and you are more than welcome to correct me on that, but as far as I can tell, it's Jess Wunman, and that's because you uploaded a video entitled Ottawa, Illinois Sesquicentennial Parade. I watched your video, the whole thing, and as you can see here, I've got not just one, not just two, but 3 pages of notes showing how much of your video I actually watched here. I watched the whole thing from front to back, and I have some questions about your video, and I hope you will take the time to answer them. And more importantly, if you get a chance, since I have watched all of your parade, I would love it if you would come to my channel and watch. I have a playlist of parade footage that you can watch for yourself, and you're more than welcome to ask me any questions about that. So anyway, let me go ahead and ask you the questions I want to ask, and then later on you can ask me some questions. I'd love it. All right. Did your Woolworths have a lunch counter? I know the one here in Decatur, Illinois did, because I used to go there when I was a kid. Of course, that's all gone now. At what time did the parade start? It looked like it was about 2 o'clock. Is that about roughly the time it started, or was it a little bit later? Please tell me. Have you seen either of the movies that were playing at the Roxy at the time you recorded this video? And if so, what did you think of them? Did any of your relatives serve in the Vietnam War or in any service at any time? I'd love to know. I did see an advertisement for a circus. Did you attend that particular circus? And if so, can you tell me about that? I'd love to hear about it. I saw an old fire truck in your video. This was near the beginning of the parade, okay? How old was the fire truck? What make and model was it? Anything you could tell me about that fire truck, that'd be great. What brand of boats were on the back of the Ottawa River Rescue Service truck? Okay, what make, what model? Can you tell me anything about the boats? Do they even still use those boats to this day? Or if not, what did they replace the boats with? Did you find any of the balloons after the parade was over? There was a whole bunch of balloons that floated up in the air. I thought maybe at some point later on in the day you went out, maybe you found the remains of a few of them. I'd like to know. I saw a few skydivers in the video. Can you tell me the names of the people that were skydiving that particular day? Now, can you tell me the names of the horses that were pulling the wagon? Now, I'm going in sequence of the video. Okay, after the first skydiver, there was this wagon, there were some horses. Can you tell me the names of those horses? Can you tell me the breeds of those horses? What can you tell me about those horses? How long did George Small serve as the mayor of Ottawa? I saw an old Buick car in your video. What model of Buick was it? What song was the Armed Forces Band playing? This was the first set of Armed Forces that went through your video. Okay? Now, I know there was a second set afterwards, and they were playing a different song, and I'd love to know the song they were playing as well. Now, I saw a float with a rocket on it. It wasn't a real rocket, but it was a model of a rocket. What type of rocket was displayed on the float? Okay. Why did someone place lawn furniture on the beer truck? Was it some advertising gimmick? Did people actually sit up there and enjoy themselves? I don't know. What genre, genre, and that's probably not the way it's pronounced. What genre of music was WLPO playing? And if it wasn't playing music, was it like a news channel? And I noticed later on in the parade, they were advertising some other radio stations as well. Can you tell me about them? What songs that they like to play, so on and so forth? I saw several boom boxes being carried by people. This is what I was talking about with the second radio station that I saw being advertised. Can you tell me what brand of boom boxes they were carrying? Can you even tell? I don't know. What breed of horses were pulling the Tabor Grain Company stagecoach? What kind of motorcycles were the people riding? I saw an alumni band playing in the video. What do the letters DHS stand for? And I presume it was some kind of a school. Is that school still there? Did you go to that school at some point? Tell me anything you can about it. Alright? What song was the alumni band playing? And who was the queen of the parade? Okay. Feel free to leave the answers to any and all these questions down here in the comments below. And if you happen to not to be... Hang on just a second here. If you happen not to be Jess Wunman and you're watching this video right now, feel free to go over to Jeff Wunman's YouTube channel, watch his videos, rate his videos, comment on his videos, subscribe to his channel if you'd like, and more importantly, tell him that the Speed Learner sent you. Now, by the way, I happen to be the living map of the Looking for Lincoln Heritage Coalition. There are 215 wayside markers scattered across this wonderful state of ours, and each and every one of them has a medallion on the bottom of it, and you're supposed to pencil rub them for souvenirs. Okay? I have found and videotaped 207 of them. 4 of these wayside markers are actually in your town. They actually are. So, if you get a chance, come over to my YouTube channel and check out my Abraham Lincoln playlist and see where your wayside markers are, and rub the medallions with a pencil and paper. Anyway, and if you want to know where the rest of them are, you can go to the Abraham Lincoln playlist. You can find out for yourself. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this presentation. I do hope you answer my questions. I will tell you more in a future video, so I'd like for you to stay tuned.